Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of CHL Centre Ice. I'm Victoria Vigilante and I'm alongside John Tripp and he's here to give us all his hockey expertise. Game day 5 is over, John. What stood out for you the most?
What stood out for me is the specialty teams. It's a little too early to read into them, especially when teams have only played 2 or 3 games. But right now, for the power play, we have 3 Swedish teams leading the way. For the power play, we have 50% shooting from Djurgården, HV71, and also from Linköping. From the penalty kill side, we have Lugano, Karpat, and Vitkovice all at 100%. So right now, those are all key factors.
Speaking of Karpat, last year's finalist, what are their chances this year to claim the cup?
Well, they're doing really well right now. Right now, the goalies, they have 2 shutouts in 3 games, which is exceptional, great start. And they've lost 2 key players, actually. An old buddy of mine, Esa Pirnas, we played together with the LA Kings. He's retired. And also Jesse Puljujarvi. He's a high draft pick from the Edmonton Oilers, and he's most likely going to stick with that team this year. So all in all, they're doing really well for everything that's happened.
Well, I'm excited to see all the great hockey that's coming up next, so let's get this party started. First, we're going to check out the new teams in this CHL season.
Let's take a look at the newcomers in this year's Champions Hockey League. Some of them have only played 1 game, so it's still too early to tell how well they are adjusted to the high level of competition. Others surprised from the very get-go. Yunost Minsk is one prime example. The Belarusian team won their first game against another newcomer, BK Mlada Boleslav of the Czech Republic, with a 4-3 victory, and then celebrated an overtime win against the Vechko Lakers. It looks like Minsk are here to stay. Another strong newcomer that isn't a surprise. NLA finalists HC Lugano got into a strong group with Adler Mannheim and the Finnish champions Tappara Tampere. With 2 wins in 3 games, the Swiss team can secure a playoff spot in their last game at home against Mannheim. We can't wait to see how the CHL newcomers and DEL finalists from Wolfsburg and the EBL finalists Orlis Neumo react after their losses in Game 1.
What are your thoughts with the newcomer Minsk?
Well, right now it looks like Minsk is having a lot of fun. They're not just winning on the ice, but off the ice as well. They're averaging over 6,500 fans, and they're showing a lot of experience. It's a great start to the championship series.
You also can't forget about Lugano. They're on fire these days.
Yeah, they're doing really well. The exceptional things they're doing right now, even though they're getting outshot 2 of their 3 games, their power plays at 37%, and not only that, they're very disciplined. They're only averaging 9 penalty minutes a game.
Sounds like a recipe for some good hockey. And now moving on to the star of the show, Jeff Tambellini. He had a stellar 4-goal performance against HC Davos.
Definitely. Jeff plays for Djurgården in the Swedish Elite League. He's from Calgary, Alberta. He has over 240 games in the NHL, which shows a lot of experience. He plays with a lot of charisma. Let's roll that beautiful footage. First goal from Jeff here. It's a power play, 5-on-4. Shot to the net. We have a bunch of rebounds, hack and whack hockey. I like it. They score a goal. On to Jeff's second goal. This is one of the prettier goals of the night. It's a tic-tac-toe, 5-on-3. It's already set up. They know what they're doing. And you know what? Jeff's got a great one-time shot there.
You think Davos would learn from the last 2 power play goals, but here we are again, 5-on-3.
Yeah, it's Jeff's 3rd power play goal, trying to do some pretty passing, bounce off the pad. On to his 4th power play goal. Nice shot, the rebound came, and Jeff's going to the net, and it's one of those nights that Jeff's wish he could have every day.
And now moving on to Luleå, last year's quarterfinalist. I think Luleå is wishing they took their offseason just a little bit more seriously. They can kiss their season goodbye if they don't turn their act around in the next 2 games.
The 2015 Swedish CHL champions are under pressure. Luleå hockey is on the verge of getting eliminated after the group stage. It all started with a 1-2 loss in Berlin. 4 days later, a surprising 2-4 home loss against Saipa Lapinranta. In an exciting last minute of the game, with 3 goals, the Finnish team from Lapinranta secured an important away win. Luleå still has it in their hands, but they need to start collecting points. There would be no better way to start it off with a win in Finland against Saipa on the 4th of September.
Do you think they can turn their season around, or is it over for Luleå?
Well, it's not over yet, but what's going to determine their next few games, they're going to have to show a lot of character. They're definitely behind the ball, but there's still a lot of hockey to be played.
That's for sure. We'll just have to wait and see. As a goalie myself, I really appreciate a nice highlight reel of big saves. And in the Cracovia-Sparta Prague game, it was just that. Rafael Radachevsky had a lot of work to do. He stood on his head with 60 saves in the night, but Cracovia came up short with a 5-4 loss.
Well, I hope these players are appreciative of how just how well he played. 60 shots is unbelievable, and he kept them in it. Now, if we keep this kind of show from him, they're going to expect some wins down the road.
For sure, you can see the focus. All his rebounds are right in the corner and no second shot opportunities. It's really great goaltending, and it's nice to watch. What do you think these two guys are chatting about right now?
Right now, this guy's like, I am tired. I think I just lost 10 kilos.
I've been there, done that. Now the moment you've all been waiting for, Tripp's tips. What do you have for us today, John?
Well, we got some really good clips here. I'm excited. We got number 18, double P, Pontus Peterström. Here he has a nice pass out front, redirected. And if you want any lesson in hockey, go to the net. Good things will happen. You'll be hearing me saying that a lot. And now let's go to the second clip. It's a beautiful power play goal from Zuk. What we have here in the corner is called overcommitment. We have IFK Helsinki with no defenders in front of the net, leaving Lino Mancini all by himself having a cup of tea. This is the definition of leaving your goalie hanging out to dry. As we can see here, let's pause it. We'll show a little clip here just how big the gap is. They make a beautiful pass to the point, over to Lino, and bam, it's a goal. That coach is going to regret that one right there. And for the third and final clip, my favorite, the kiss cam. This is the definition of shutdown. If we look in the top left corner here, it just looks like date night did not go too well. And as you can see, in Liberec, there wasn't a lot of scoring going on the ice or off the ice.
You gotta love those kiss cams. John, I heard a little rumor that you were on one of those.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was an away game in Phoenix, and my line mate, Luke Robitaille, at the time, we were on kiss cam, and the fans seemed to enjoy it. Unfortunately, as Luke said to me, I'd kiss you, but we're down 4-1, so he kind of smirked a bit, but it was pretty funny.
I don't know, I think I would have enjoyed that kiss. But that's all we have for today. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by to you too, John. But don't forget, you can check out our YouTube channel for all our highlights. And that's all we have for today.
See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.